Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're doing okay. So I want to get on today with my March page for Susanna's collage journal, the seasonal one. So yeah, I'm a bit behind because it's April the 1st at the moment and it's about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. So just a little bit late, but I thought I'll make a good start on it and see how we go. So where to start is the next question. I think I do have ripped out some papers here and I know that I'd like to put this one over this side. So I think I'll do that and I might ink the edges just a bit. So I'll start with that. So I hope you're not going crazy yet staying inside. I know we're all missing the second-hand shops. Well, I'm not, because my house is like a second-hand shop at the moment, so got to get it sorted. So, just do these edges a little bit too. Right, that'll do for that piece. Now I'll just find my glue. Wrap this one on. So this is just the end pages from books. One of my favourite substrates. So yes, I've been playing a video game a bit in the last few days just to have a nice break from life. Haven't been out for a good week now, I think. Just managed to organise my priority shopping for Woolworths, which is good. Hopefully that will work for me. But I'll make sure I place an order before I really need anything, just to make sure that we get it before we run out too much. Alright, and then on this side I want to put this piece. I think I want to put it that way. Like that. So I'll ink that one up a little bit too. So of course it's the first day of autumn now, isn't it? No, it was in March. Now I'm confused. Oh, April now. It's all this being shut away. Blooming confusing. I don't even know what day it is half the time. It just feels like it's still summer at the moment because we haven't had rain. I'm hoping for a little bit. It doesn't look like much though, but we're meant to have 3 days where we might get between 1 and 5 meals. So I really hope so, because it's a bit dire out there and very dry. Now I hope that's, let's just double check which way we do want it. Have I either got it? Yes, it would have to be that way. So I've been fussy cutting away just a couple of items to go onto these pages. I haven't figured out everything I want to put on yet though. I still have to do, is it January's or December's? It might be December's that I never got around to, so I must go back and do that. I've got to start writing in here too. There's definitely been a lot going on to write about, that's for sure. I think that'll be alright. Now I have this fabric washi that I bought off of Marketplace. I'm thinking of using a strip of that. Although I don't know why I bothered inking the edges then, but I do like it down there. So let's just have a look. About up here, I reckon. Cut that off. I wonder if you've all been crafting and cleaning, I suppose. I was meant to be getting the house all clean and everything organised. Sort of been in a bit of a slump for the last few days, so I think we're all getting a bit like that on and off. It doesn't have to be right to the edge. Almost perfect length, just a little over. Don't want to stick any pages together, that looks about right. Just trim this top off. There. Love that washi though, it's really nice. Look, another one actually. That's the one I just used. I got this one. It's not so autumnal though, is it really? So now I do have this bit that I've cut out that I reckon I would like to put there. I want to leave this page, I'm thinking, as my sort of writing spot, because that would be nice to write on. So I'll ink this up a bit and whack it on. This was just leftovers out of a squirrel book where I had cut other bits and pieces off of it. I'm missing my book hauls a little bit, though I do have to organise my books, so it's a good thing that I'm not getting more at the moment. Now I'm going to just come in a bit on the white. It is quite bright and a tad glossy, so I might just ink that up just a little bit. Alright, that fits in a bit better. Alright, whack that down. And I've got another little bit. It's a bit roughly cut, but I think I might just whack that up there. So again, I'll just go around the edges. Had a lot happen in our house recently, so I haven't been overly talkative, so please bear with me while I find my sense of humour again. Life gets like that sometimes. I'm sure everyone's a bit like that at the moment, so testy times. It's nice having the crafting and being able to come on and feel like I'm talking to some people. Need a bit more up there, I think. Ow. Don't mind me going ow. I've got a bit of a hand problem, and just sometimes squeezing the glue hurts it. But I'm determined not to give up squeezing the glue, so I just say ow sometimes because I think I forget that I've got it, so when it hurts it's a good reminder. Okay, now I reckon we need something down here, so I'm going to have to find a mushroom or a squirrel or something for down there. But up on this side I have cut out, been bending all the leaves. I've fussy cut as much of that as I want to do. If I do too much more, it's going to start breaking. I could cut those little bits out, but I think if I just ink them up, they'll go fine. And I'm thinking about putting him So he fits about there, doesn't he? But I think I want something under here too, which I probably should have put under that paper. Thinking that would have looked better if I had done that, but of course once I switch the camera on I forget what my plans are. I do have all my dyed papers here. Maybe a bit of music paper. Why not? So let's just rip a bit of this glorious coffee dyed. Yep, can still smell it. Paper that my mum gave me. Good old mum. Sorry, good young mum. I thought I'd better say that loud. So she hears it. If she watches. She might not. I might get away with it. Didn't do that too good, but it doesn't matter because we can always stick something down there, which we will anyway to make it look a bit better. I want to sort of keep that brownness up there because I love that effect that she's got there. So, although we're probably going to cover a bit of it. Oh, decisions. I'm just going to put it on there. Just even this up just a little bit. I've been watching some movies with my son tonight. He bought some from Big Pond, so they just get added to my bill. So that's alright. Is it Jojo and... Is it Jojo and... Not Jojo and the Rabbit or something? About some young boy who... His best mate is his imaginary friend who's Hitler or something. Very, very strange movie. And then some other weird movie. Now tonight I've been trying to catch up on my YouTubes, starting to get there. I got on last night to reply to some of my messages on YouTube and realised I haven't replied to most of my messages on YouTube since I got back from Victoria, so I'm really sorry guys. I don't know where the time when I nearly had a heart attack, so I replied to half of them last night. Must get on tomorrow and reply to the rest because I do like to keep up with everyone, so I haven't forgotten about yous. As you know, it's just been odd times, and I think, you know, when I got back my mind was so set on having to stock up with the food and the toilet paper and everything, so it's a bit crooked, but that's alright. Now we're going to have to ink this a fair bit. Oh, sorry guys, I'm making up for the dog not doing it. I promised a few people I'd do that and keep bumping it. In memory of my poor old Woggles. Tell you what, it's strange. I've brought up the kids on my own, so I was used to being waken up by them so many times a night, and then, you know, early in the mornings and not really ever getting a sleep in and that. And then when they were old enough to behave themselves while I slept, I had the dog, you know, so she was a puppy, and then once she got a bit older she got the leukemia. So she was making me get up and down quite a bit, so now that I don't have her, I just sleep. Well, I stay up too late, but I just sleep and sleep all morning. I just can't believe it. I think I'm making up for all those broken sleeps that I had for, you know, 20 odd years or whatever, so I suppose it's a good thing. But yes, I'm getting a bit of a weird routine going. Right now, it doesn't matter. I figure we just got to do whatever makes us happy and comfortable and helps us get through the hard times. Oh, I'm inking him up a bit too much, but that won't matter. His grungy squirrel. I'll do some on his tail, it's a bit glossy. A bit up there to match the over inking of the rest of it. Now I feel like I've got to put some more ink over here. I think I'm the worst person with inks. But that's alright. Alright, get this one on. And then so far that's all I've got. I've got to figure out, I want to put the month on here, so I'll have to find some letters to do that with. And then definitely need a few more pictures to put around the place, or stamps. Oh, that was good, pretty well perfect. I do have my roller, I shouldn't be using it really. It's wrinkled there, but that doesn't matter, a bit of texture. Actually, that one could have the letters running down there, would look quite nice, I reckon. And maybe a mushroom or something up that side. So I will just go and see if I can find some letters. So I have die cut some letters and changed my batteries as usual before my camera ran out. Now I've been using these a lot, Sizzix Thinlits. They're letters. What do they say? Debbie Potter, I think. So I've got the capitals and I also have the lowercase. So they're really cool. I use them, yeah, a lot in my recent projects. So I thought I'd just use them again. So I just used some cream cardstock. I don't know if you saw any of that then. I just used some cream cardstock. I'll do it again. So it's just getting them out now. Sometimes I just like drop them and they come out like that. But that doesn't want to work, so I do have a trusty paper clip here that fits in there alright, so I'll just use that and push them out. So I do 2 layers, so that gives me some that I can put away and use again some other time. The only thing is they stick together so well, sometimes I'm not sure whether I've got them unstuck or I'm sticking a double down. Because yes, you've got to get your fingernails in there. Which I probably should have done this off of camera, but I wanted to show you the dies. And I love them because you get the circle, which you can use, as well as the die cut letter or number. So I'll just get all those out. I was going to do April too, and then I realised, no, we're doing this one for March. So brain dead. I've been hearing a lot of people say that on their videos. It's either stress or it's that our minds are slowing down from so much time at home. Bit of both, one would think. Yes, I want to get this done and then I've got to start getting everything ready for April's projects. So there'll be a whole lot more challenges in the group and other groups that I'm in, and then a whole lot more design team projects. So it's great, it's keeping me nice and busy, so I don't really have time to worry about too much. Now these ones stuck together for some reason. There. And yes, when I find time, I'd really love to get on and sort of finish the journal that I started making at the retreat that Susanna showed us. It's a woodlands theme. So I want to show you what I've done in that sometime and then do some more. I think I've told you I want to use it to store some of the bits and pieces that I used, and like some of my travel notes and maybe some of my photos and that for my trip over to Victoria. Alright, finally got that one apart. So I decided to do all your uppercase for this. Now, just move these dies out of the way. Put them there and try not to lose them. Now, to stick these on, I will need my fine tip glue. But I also think I'll be inking these up a bit, so I'll use a bit of that. The other thing I want to see is which letters. Like, sometimes I like to start with one of those. I've got an A there. Don't know if I will this time, though. Grab an R. A C. And the H. I must say it right. I remember as a kid always getting told off for saying H. It's not H, it's H. And then my mum would spell it A-I-T-C-H. It's like, what are you talking about? Could have them going in different directions. I kind of like that. Now, let me just find the M and see. Do we like it like that? Or do we like it like that? I kind of like it like that better for some reason. So, thinking what colour. They're quite nice as is, but they're a bit too clean. So I don't know whether I want maybe vintage photo or something a bit lighter than the walnut stain, I think. So I did put my inks down here so I don't have to move the camera to get them out of the cupboard. Vintage photo, brushed corduroy might be nice. What have we got in the bottom? Gathered twigs too dark, and so is that a vintage photo by the looks? I thought I had more than that. One will never know. Give it a go. At least I've got another set of letters if I don't like the outcome. I think I might need to ink it up a bit more. It's not doing much for me. Oh, there's some coming off underneath, so oh, that's alright. It's going to be nice and light, so I'm not going to overdo it in a big hurry, like usual. Yeah, that's going to be good. Just a nice light brown, so it's not so bright. They're so fiddly, these. I'll have to get my tweezers after to stick them on with. Getting more ink all over the page underneath than I am on the actual letters. But I will persevere. So yeah, I'm having heaps of fun trying different things. I'm not so good at it all, but it is heaps of fun trying different product, and like I suppose my passion really is the junk journals, but it's really nice to try using new things and making cards and the mixed media. That's being a lot of fun too, because when I do it I realise that I have no idea what I'm doing, but you really do learn a lot through just giving things a go. and making a big mess, which is what I did today. I was meant to start with something that was going to be nice and floral and pretty, and I just made such a mess that I thought, well, that ain't going to work. And then I was trying to find words, and all the words that kept jumping out at me were not nice ones. And I thought, well, I might as well just go with the flow. So I ended up doing something about the virus, and it was all like green, yellow, and purple and murky and yuck. But I felt better afterwards, so that's good. Alright, now to try and spell it right, since it's like 2 o'clock in the morning now. I'm glad I'm figuring out these tweezers. They do make life a lot easier, especially being non-stick. Might have to sit down afterwards, watch 1 or 2 more videos. I like to wind down to people's videos. And then have a nice good sleep in. Try not to get the glue everywhere as usual. That's a bit better there. Must do some more organisation tomorrow too. Take yous along with me when I do it. Piles of stuff to go through that I've just put in. When we moved rooms around, I just stuck it all in big stacks, like book pages and die cuts, all sorts of stuff. So I really need to go through it so I know what I've got there. That's all right. Don't know, I might, end up adding some stamps or something around there, and I might not. It doesn't really matter. I can always journal around there if I want to. So I do like that. I still need something for down there, something up there, and then maybe something just here, I reckon. So I'll have to look for some pictures. Just thinking whether I've got any. I know that I did see some washi tape in here before. Oh, this is my washi storage. Oh, there's my hair tie. Just put my tweezers away before I lose them. I'm trying to make sure I put things away when they're meant to go after I cleaned up my little toolboxes. So put my paper clip away too. And my knife. Jeez, no wonder I get so messed up everywhere. Someone had given me these, and there's one with foxes there. That's really cute. I might keep that for another journal though, but there's that one with the mushrooms. So I'm wondering if that might go nicely down here. I don't know whether, I don't think it matters if there's a bit of text that's going to show. It's just a personal journal. Let's see how long this is. Be good to start using these washies because they've just been sitting there forever. Because I'm a washi hoarder. Now, it covers the text if it goes up there, which is quite nice. Oh. let us just see. So, something like, probably should have put some glue on it, but again, it's my own journal, so it doesn't matter. If it comes unstuck, I'll just stick some glue on it. Now this bit needs to be cut just a tad. That'll do. That's cute. Now, rubbish. So, I think I shall just look for some other bits to add now, and I shall be back to put them on now. Okay, so I think I've got the pieces that I want to add to it, and then I think I shall call it a day because it must be about 3 o'clock in the morning now. So what I have done is fussy cut a beautiful little squirrel munching on, I think it's a pine cone by the looks. So we want to whack him down there. And then I've fussy cut some mushrooms out of a couple of mushroom pages that someone gifted me recently. So thank you to whoever you were. They will be very handy, so they will go down there. And then I've got some of this packaging material that Jeanette Dawkins gave. I think she gave some to me once. I think she might have given some to Susanna, and Susanna had some for us at the retreat to use in our woodland themed journal. So I pinched a little bit to put in this. I'm sure she won't mind. So I reckon we'll use that just to cover up the base. I figure it's like mycelium. Is that not what the mushrooms grow out of? Something like that anyway. But I just like it, so I'm going to put it a bit like that. I just find something I like. Yeah, that'll do. So, not sure which way I want it now though. That way, I suppose. So, got to ink first. So just carefully do the edges here. I hope at this time of the night you are all sleeping well, except for my subbies in the States and other places around the world. Alright, that's that pretty well done. Do our cute little squirrel. Get in those little fussy cut bits in there. So I have to print out my digital kit for lavender blue for my design team project. That'll be exciting. I've got a pretty one to do this time, so something a bit different for me. So I'll be showing you that in the next few days. Alright, now get them on the right side. So we'll put that down. It is so quiet at this. Even the fridge is quiet at this time of the night. Go figure. Probably because we're not opening the door as much. That sits about there. Mushroom sticking down. Might need to add some glue thereafter. Now, put putting a little bit of glue on this over on my paper in case it goes through because of the holes. Oh, which it is. That's funny stuff. Oh, I'll just grab a tissue. Let's get it blot. Have to let that dry for a while. I like that. It's a bit of texture, which is nice. I'm just adding some glue. I don't know if you can see me right here, but just doing it off my mat. Alright. Put you that'll do. So yes, that is my March collage. I like that one. So yeah, heaps of writing space there, which would be cool. And yeah, find something for there. Maybe some autumn leaves. I'll find some autumn leaves. I think that'd look really nice down here. So I might do that when I can. So take care everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.